关掉特效，关掉滤镜，关掉美颜，关掉瘦脸。看吧，我就长这德行，别跟我表白了，我配不上你。
58岁老阿姨，关掉美颜，关掉特效，给你们看一下我真实的样子，你喜不喜欢？关掉特效，关掉磨皮，关掉瘦脸，关掉大眼，关掉美白，关掉微笑，关掉瘦颧骨，关掉下颌，关掉瘦鼻，关掉小嘴，关掉口红，关掉白牙，关掉黑眼圈，关掉法令纹。这就是阿姨最真实的模样，你还喜欢我吗？关掉手机，再见吧。
家人们呢，我跟你们说一个非常严重的事儿。
Brothers, let me tell you something very serious. This matter is serious to what extent? It is possible that many streamers will feel like the sky has collapsed when they hear this news. No matter whether it is male streamers or female streamers, you may ask why. Next I will reveal a piece of news. I say it is extremely likely that our relevant authorities may no longer allow live streams to turn on beauty mode. This is real. The relevant news has already been released. Now in certain sections of live streaming, it is already not allowed to use beauty mode. It is not ruled out that next all live streaming across the whole internet will not be allowed to turn on beauty mode. Then the question comes, if beauty mode is not allowed, what kind of situation will appear? Really, I am not exaggerating at all, I can conservatively say, and responsibly tell you, 90% of streamers, female streamers, will all lose their jobs. And it is not ruled out that 95% will lose their jobs. I say 90% only to be steady and conservative. To be honest, many female streamers, if those female streamers turn off that beauty filter, then they really cannot be looked at. It will scare the big brothers. It will scare those #1 big brothers on the leaderboard so much that they will doubt life, really slapping their own faces. Brothers, even if it is an old lady doing a live stream, once the beauty mode is turned on she becomes just like a young girl. And those male streamers, actually many of them also rely on beauty mode to survive. I dare to stream without beauty mode, just like this, because I myself am naturally ugly. I am originally ugly. I am not afraid of others looking. And I am doing news broadcasting. I can add some comedy elements. I am not afraid of losing face. Mainly you are listening for the content. And also, only people who are ugly can act goofy, do this kind of comedy. I am already very ugly, so whatever, I am not afraid, you know. So for me there is no impact at all. But brothers, now no matter male streamers or female streamers, almost 99.8% all rely on beauty mode. Really, I am not exaggerating at all. Usually, let me tell you, I really do not use any beauty mode at all. Normally once you turn on beauty mode the background becomes a bit blurry. I actually only smooth my skin a bit, really, because my face is full of moles. So brothers, for me there is no impact at all. But for other streamers across the whole internet who rely on beauty mode to make a living, that day the sky will completely collapse. In the future, whether it will really be implemented that live streaming must be done with no beauty mode, let us wait and see.
听说1月1号就要开始关闭美颜功能了，所以我现在在苦练化妆。大家觉得我化的这个妆怎么样？现在是无美颜无滤镜我化妆的一个状态，到时候我就这样，大家觉得拍视频怎么样？
我是有自知之明的，我都快40岁了，你让我直播不开美颜，我能播得下去吗？啊，把我直播间5000个兄弟吓死了，你负责吗？你又负责不了，让我关美颜、关美颜、关美颜的，真的是，我告诉你，没有这个8级美颜，你在大街上看到我，你都不会回头看我一眼的。
其实关闭美颜不是什么坏事，它让一切回到正轨。
Actually, turning off beauty mode is not a bad thing. It lets everything return to the right track, return to real life, and it may also return to offline. Actually, it is quite good. People who like to look at long legs, people who like to look at little fresh handsome guys, in the future will have very few chances to see that. But do not be afraid, do not be anxious, do not have body and appearance anxiety. It is only limited to team live streaming. Multi-person live streaming will have beauty mode and filters turned off. But it will still not affect us personally shooting videos. Everyone just do not be afraid. In this way there will no longer be those #1 big brothers on the leaderboard giving big tips. It feels actually quite good.
全面的取消这个美颜的功能。
I personally advocate here. I hope all online platforms will completely cancel this beauty mode function. That filter, because I do not use it, I also do not really understand it. I am just saying what I mean. It is that color tuning thing. Is that called a filter? That can be kept, because why? Because film and television works also do color grading. That is an improvement of aesthetics, right? Those what Japanese style, what utopian style, these can be kept. But your beauty mode function has serious social harm. Why? First, now girls who want to become internet celebrities, the most likely route is dancing with lights and shadows, acting cute and pretending to be adorable, slightly retouching the face, making themselves look a bit more presentable, and then holding a little balloon, a little universe, a little duck hat. Isn't that playing cute, pretending to look good, just hoping such videos will take off? She has no real knowledge, no real skill path. Of course this harm is still the smallest. The greatest harm is behind. I am talking about the current situation where all the men no longer watch TV, no longer look at their own wives, they just scroll their phones to look at little sisters and pretty girls. If you send them some money while scrolling, that is not a big deal. The biggest poison is the mental poison. Between husband and wife, over time they feel tired. And there is the so-called yellow-faced woman. That yellow-faced woman, you cannot put a beauty filter on her. But men on the internet, every woman they see looks like a fairy. Do you think this is beneficial to the relationship between husband and wife? Beneficial to lowering the divorce rate? This is not alarmism. This culture, before there was no beauty mode, those who chased Japanese and Korean styles were already feminized. Men became feminized, and women dyed their hair all kinds of colors. That virtuous and gentle temperament was gone. But that you still had to watch through TV to see. But now it is through the internet. This self-media is all over the sky, every day lying in bed. With one scroll you can see it. This is spiritual poisonous grain, not inferior to opium. Everyone think about this, right? Why do I encourage canceling the beauty mode function? I never turn on this beauty mode. If you want to do live streaming, you can rely on real skill and true talent and learning. And then do not rely on this beauty mode, right? I hope it will attract the attention of the relevant departments. Okay, completely cancel this beauty mode function. If this goes on for a long time, people will all live in this falseness. And you will also affect the true meaning of promoting truth, goodness and beauty in human civilization.
有些那个人哈就说你们这些女人不都是开了美颜吗？你有本事关了美颜试试。
Some people always say, you women all turn on beauty mode. If you have the guts, then turn off the beauty mode and try. Why should I turn it off? I spent several thousand on a phone and I turn on beauty mode. It does not cost any money, and I am not using your phone to shoot. What does it have to do with you? And they also say that we women are nothing once we turn off beauty mode. I will tear your mouth apart. You do not understand anything. Even if we women turn on beauty mode, we still need a good foundation. If the foundation is not good, even beauty mode cannot save you. If you look like a big old monkey, turn on a beauty mode for me and let me see. I am just naturally pretty. No matter how I shoot, I look good. If you are ugly, then even with beauty mode it still cannot save you. And you are always saying that we women turn on beauty mode, turn on filters, turn on face slimming. We are happy to turn them on. Turning on beauty mode and filters does not cost money. It is not that we cannot afford to turn them on. You do not turn it on and you do not allow others to turn it on? Beauty mode also requires a good foundation. Otherwise even level 10 beauty mode cannot save you. I just want to turn on beauty mode. I just want to turn on filters. I just want to turn them on. If you do not want to watch, you can choose not to watch. I am not posting it for you to see. I will turn it on. I will turn it on. I will turn beauty mode up to the highest level. What can you do to me?
To be honest, I also hope that all major platforms can cancel the beauty mode function. I think this is not good for social development, and it will set a bad aesthetic standard for our next generation. The main purpose is to let people get along with each other more sincerely. Whether you admit it or not, the beauty mode function is indeed a tool with a deceptive nature. A friend of mine met a woman online. That woman said she was looking for a partner. Later they agreed to meet in person. After meeting, my friend deleted the app. How powerful is this beauty mode function? I will not go into detail. Many women at this time will say, who does not want to show their most beautiful side to others? Then do not always say in the live streaming room that you are single, right? And another thing, you can show your most beautiful side, but if you turn on the beauty mode so much that even your parents cannot recognize you, Is that still you? It is the same reasoning. If a man likes to brag, he also wants to show his best side to you. Then why can you not accept it? When it is the same kind of deception, why do you feel it is taken for granted? Some women, once they turn on beauty mode and filters, even cheat themselves. They themselves believe it. They feel that only tall, rich, and handsome men are worthy of them. Why are the partner selection requirements of girls now getting higher and higher? It is because beauty mode and filters have harmed them. Look at before, when there was no beauty mode and filters. How could there be such high bride prices? How could there be these sky-high bride prices? Look at now, many girls just dare to ask for sky-high bride prices. Each one thinks her looks are very beautiful. All think they are a 9 out of 10. You do not see even one on the street, but when you open your phone, it is completely different. It is full of rich and beautiful fair-skinned girls, whose skin is even whiter than the wall. Ultimately, it is beauty mode that has made them lose themselves. Do you all think this is the case?